Welcome to EFS TV. I'm Nathaniel Decker, and I'm here at the midway point of our Transformation Challenge with our Transformation winners, Scott and Beth. We are super excited to check in with them today, so we have some questions that we're going to ask the both of them and see what they've been up to and how their progress is coming along. So, Scott, I'm actually going to start with you. So, how are you feeling and what progress have you seen so far?
I feel great. Other than the occasional pre-workout dreading what's going to happen to me today, man, I feel like $1,000,000 I'm done. I have more energy. I just feel healthier in general. As far as progress, I'm down 25 pounds. 2 pant sizes. Actually went jean shopping last weekend. Went from a 40 to a 36. And even some of those 36s where there's a little room to spare. So we're going to try and keep getting that number smaller. But definitely feel a lot better.
I love it. And then Beth, same question.
Yeah, I feel great. Feel better than I felt in a really long time. For me, I feel stronger. I've noticed some of my transfers are way easier. A couple of times got myself in a little trouble when I twisted the wrong way and was able to correct myself much easier than I have in the past. And that to me is huge because that's safety. Those are safety things. So that, like, irrespective of weight loss, inches, all that stuff, like for me, the strength has been really cool too. But I feel great, sleeping better, more energy. And even like those days where I think, I just do not want to work out today, I'm always glad afterwards that I did because I always feel better afterwards, even if I don't feel better going into it.
Well, that's great. And I love that you said, so the transfers are a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. What's the hardest part, would you say?
The routine part of it for me, because even though I like structure and I like routine, the way that my day goes, it's sometimes hard to, like, the meal piece of it is hard, the planning piece of it, I end up in meetings at weird times. Some days I have really short days, some days I have really long days, and then those long days I'm not sure what I'm going to do, and then some day that I think is going to be a short day ends up being a long day, and then I'm not prepared for that.
Okay.
So those are the biggest challenges for me is it's not wanting to eat the right things, it's planning to be able to eat better things.
Okay.
Is the biggest struggle for me.
Right, yeah, and we hear that a lot too. It probably helps knowing that you have to see Dustin and you're going to have to be held accountable to him sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
it does. Yeah, he sometimes, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, it is. But I've also learned to be accountable to myself too.
Okay.
And that I think is huge, like
That's great.
making those choices. I mean, some days I don't do it right, but most of the time, like, I think, no, you don't want to do that. That's just not a good choice.
Well, it's going to set you up for long-term success, so that's great. And then Scott, what do you think the hardest part's been for you?
The diet is very difficult, not in the foods that I'm eating. The meal plan's actually been terrific. I really like there's a lot of fish in my diet, a lot of veggies, fruits and that type of stuff. So that's wonderful. I think it's actually, to use Beth's word, structure. The meal prep, kind of planning out for the week, making sure you've got the right stuff in the refrigerator, grilling chicken on Sunday so you've got it for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that type of stuff. The routine of the workouts is great. Dustin and I have been pretty consistent with the exception of having to adjust some times here and there. We're pretty regular with our midweek and end of the week kind of workouts, so that's been terrific. Thrusters, I really don't like those. Those are hard. But I would say honestly, the meal planning and preparation has been difficult. I mean, to just implement that as a, like you said, lifestyle choice.
And typically that is the hardest part. So it sounds like we're well on our way to our goals for the first 3 months. Let's talk about the next 3, okay? So let's talk about our goals for the next 3 months. Scott, you said you're down 25 pounds. What's your goal over the next 3 months?
I know Dustin wants me to hit 200 pounds. That's like another 20. So I don't know. Although you said I could lose 30 without a problem when we started this, and I thought you were crazy. And here I am. It's like halfway, and I'm down 25. So I don't know. That might be a little aggressive, but it's another 20 pounds. So I'd say maybe we'll get down like 200, 205. I'd like to. Again, get my waist a little bit smaller, put a little bit more muscle on. I think we talked about just feeling better, like in clothes, filling out the shirt a little bit more, the shoulders and the chest and that kind of stuff. So It's not so much the number on the scale. I definitely want to get like that the body mass number down and just get healthier. I mean, that's the big goal.
That's a great goal to have too. Beth, what about you? Over the next 3 months, what's your big goal?
Continue to lose weight, continue to get stronger so that I can do other transfers that I still are difficult to do. And really to set myself up so that, in the beginning when I talked about Florida and that whole golf cart thing, so I want to continue to just set myself up so that by the time December comes, like that trip, that transferring in and out of the golf cart, piece of cake.
There we go.
No issues.
I love it. And anything that's involved with lifestyle, I love goals like that.
And that part of that obviously is the weight loss, but it's the strength part of it too, because I'm still going to have to pull myself just because of the angle of it. So I still have to be strong enough to get myself on there.
I like it.
So, yeah.
I like it. That's a great goal too. So I have kind of a fun question for you guys. If you had to look back 3 months, what advice would you give yourself going into this? Beth, I'll start with you on this one.
I was thinking about that question, and I told Scott before when we were talking about it, when I first saw this contest come up on Facebook, I laughed and went, yeah, why would I enter that? I never win anything. Like, I don't win scratch off lottery tickets. I don't win prizes at baby and wedding showers. Like, I don't win anything. And I laughed and closed it down and went about my business. And 20 minutes later, something just gnawed at me to go back to it and to enter. And so I think what I would tell myself is trust your gut, like just do it, because you can't be any further behind than you were when you started. And get help, like don't try to do it by yourself.
Love it.
So
I love it. That's great.
Yeah.
Scott, what advice?
This has been a lot of work. I mean, it's not easy getting healthy. So I think if I could give myself any piece of advice, it would be don't allow yourself to become so unhealthy. Some of that I think has really helped me like maintain my focus with the diet.
Yeah.
I've really, with a very, very rare exception, I mean, I've been really strict and really good with the diet. I think that's all, in addition to the workouts, that's really a big part of the reason for the weight loss. But I mean, I think I really would tell my former self, like, man, if you just wouldn't have put that 20 pounds on. I mean, had I not been this 25 pounds heavier, I'd be down at 200 pounds now. Right. It's easy to let yourself make unhealthy choices and stuff like that. And it's hard to do that next right thing. But if I had to give myself some advice, it would have been, don't let yourself get so far gone that you don't feel like you can come back. This has been truly life-changing. It's just a remarkable experience, and I feel better. I think I look better. People that I don't even see that often are like, hey, you look like you're losing some weight. I mean, that's nice to hear from strangers. So, like Beth said, I mean, you got to believe in yourself, have faith. And you guys, Dustin, Joe, Nathaniel, you, Nick, all the guys are just wonderful. Like Beth said, not to embark on this yourself, I think that my chances of failure would have been significantly higher without some of the accountability that you have when you're training with somebody that's a professional.
We appreciate that. And we wouldn't be able to do the job we love without clients like you guys. We appreciate that as well. We're super happy to be part of your guys' journey. Let's cheer them on over the next 3 months. Throw some comments in there, give them some words of encouragement, and make sure you're checking out the videos along the way in the meantime. And check back in with us at the end, and we'll show you their final results. Thanks, guys.